Turning our sights on some interesting developments in the local stock market now, the government unveiled measures to boost the KOSDAQ, including tax breaks for investors and making it easier for companies to get listed. Aside from them, a new index to boost investments for startups and tech firms will be unveiled too. Ji-yeon fills us in on the changes to come.
The Korea exchanges to introduce a new index comprised of members of both the benchmark KOSPI and the secondary KOSDAQ in a bid to attract more investors. The new index will be called KRX 300 and its debut is slated for February 5th and will incorporate 232 KOSPI-listed firms and 68 KOSDAQ firms. The combined market price will be worth 85.6% of the KOSPI and KOSDAQ combined and will be related to industrial fields including energy, healthcare, and utility sectors. This comes amid efforts by the Financial Services Commission to ease rules for tax incentives for investors of mutual funds for startups and soften listing rules to help smaller firms raise funds through the market. Currently, individual investors can receive a tax incentive worth up to $2,800 if they invest more than half of their fund's assets in new shares issued by startup firms. But with the new measures, investors will be eligible for tax incentives if they invest just 15% of their fund's assets in new shares issued by startup companies. The new measures will allow a company to be listed on the KOSDAQ if it meets one of the three criteria: profits, market capitalization, and paid-in capital, whereas before the new rules, a company had to meet all three requirements.
If a company meets one of these three requirements, we'll allow it to be listed on the KOSDAQ and increase efforts to diversify ways for companies to be listed.
Against the backdrop of such high expectations, the junior index has continued its rally after it broke the 830 level earlier this week, the highest level in some 15 years. On Thursday, the KOSDAQ closed at 852.5, or up by 2% from the previous session. Ji-yeon, Arirang News.